I don't even know if this is really a business, but I just want to get it out there. I love listening to things that I learn, whether it's an audiobook or a podcast. I go to the gym 7 hours a week. I would love to spend 7 hours a week learning, but they're not having music is listening to people talk is not very engaging when you're trying to be motivated to lift heavy weights or run fast. And this just occurred to me, why can't for podcasts we have music playing behind them without the lyrics? Obviously, lyrics would clash with them talking, but if you have instrumental based music, which is freely available everywhere, wouldn't it be awesome to be able to listen to the podcast while also having a baseline of music that can keep you pumped up? What are your thoughts on this?
I think first thing I think about is the two things that you need to probably learn to do in the gym first is lift heavy and run fast. That would be
I
step
think I'm
one.
beyond that level. I just crossed that level.
The other thing I think about is like EDM type music where it's like you focus on beats per minute. If you find it's like when I'm in my office, I turn on a YouTube station that is like EDM study music where it's lyricless and it's it's just music in the background that helps. It's at a specific beats per minute, a specific wavelength. There's so much that you can do with the sound of music right now in today's world with the BPM, the hertz, the different brainwave states that different music invokes in you. I think you're onto something. The one thing that when I listen to music versus listening to a podcast is when I listen to a podcast, it has to be like a non-learning style podcast for me because I'm sitting there thinking about reps and sets and I got to run for 15 seconds. So my mind's not thinking as much. It's got to be more Joe Rogan style where it's just conversational. But I could see there's no reason you can't overlay that with an upbeat music that keeps your brain in a high intensity state, if that's what you kind of mean.
That's 100% what I mean. If you're really focused reading in the terms of you'd read a textbook, really focused, no. But I've been doing this with my first million. I wanted to test this out. I actually used some software to make it. You can check my Twitter. I posted a clip of this, but then I've been doing it in my garage. So I have two speakers in my garage. I hook one up to music with instrumental only, and then one playing my first million, and it freaking works. More casual chat type conversations, it freaking works. And so to me, there's a real opportunity here. Now, if this actually worked, it's probably not the best business because Spotify could come in and just basically build this into their app and you're done. But I wish somebody would take this idea and make it happen. I think it could get a lot of attention and people, even if it doesn't make you a ton of money, you could actually get a lot of notoriety for building a cool thing that people actually are excited about that then you get copied by Spotify. Could be a smart thing.
Well, what you'd have to do is you just have to be the guy that builds the technology, right? In a way, and then Spotify, you can license it out to a Spotify.
I bet you for Spotify, if they actually want, if there was a lot of demand for this, they could easily just do it on their own. They wouldn't even need your tech. It's probably not that complicated of a thing.